What's going on, guys? Preston here from Preston Logan Vlogging and Gaming. Welcome back to another video. It's been a really long time since we posted on our YouTube channel, and I think we're gonna make a comeback. For our YouTube channel. We haven't posted over quite a while, so hopefully we can bring some more content back to you guys. So yeah. What have I been up to? I've been up to a lot of things lately. I'm still here, better than ever. Still here. Been having some struggles lately, but I'm not gonna talk about that. So yeah, I'm here. I'm back. Logan hopefully will be back with me, hopefully soon, or whatnot. So yeah. I want to talk about something now. So, hold on a second. I have this phone, right? I had this phone back in 2020. This phone. And I was thinking to myself, the phone I'm recording on now is the Galaxy A54 5G. The phone I'm recording on. I was thinking, Preston, maybe you should go back to a Motorola phone. I was thinking about it. So, my next phone, when I get more money, I'm going to upgrade my A54 5G up to a Motorola phone maybe with my next phone. Because this Motorola G7 Supra / Power was good for when I had it. Let's look at, hold on. Hold on a second. Like, look at this. Look at this though. Let's go on about phone. Hold on. This phone is running hold on. I'm gonna clear these notifications out so no one sees this. Hold on a second. This phone is running Android 10. This Android version on this Motorola phone is 4 years old. This phone on this version of the Android is. Which had me thinking, getting a Motorola G Power, which I was thinking about. Hold on, let me show you. I was thinking about getting this one. The G Power 5G. I think we're getting this phone, because this phone is a G7 power, but this one has 4G on it. This phone has 4G on it. This phone has 4G on it. So then we're getting this phone, G Power 5G, or I was thinking about getting the G Stylus 5G 2024. That's one another up. Or, for the first time ever, I was thinking about getting this phone, the Moto G 5G 2024. Or Samsung. Now, sorry, I was looking at that earlier. Yes, it would be nice. It would be nice to have an S24 Ultra. I would definitely love that phone if I had the money for it. I was thinking maybe getting an A35 5G maybe. This phone. Okay, getting an A35 5G maybe. Or I was thinking get an A16 5G 2024. Because our Galaxy A16 5G, that phone just came out not too long ago. That phone just came out. But the Galaxy A16 5G hasn't been released in the US yet. Let's compare these phones. Hold on a second. Galaxy A35 has IP67 decimal resistance up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. Super AMOLED 120 Hz display. 6.6 inches screen, 1080p resolution, always on display. Android 14 about the 4 major upgrades. Chipset, Exynos 1380. Gigabyte of RAM, storage, 60 gigabytes of RAM, 120 gigabytes. Main camera, 50 megapixel wide, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro, 4K video. The Galaxy A16 5G. Super AMOLED screen, 99Hz refresh rate, 6.6 inch screen, 1080p resolution, 66 major Android upgrades. Either Exynos 1330 or MediaTek Dimensity 600, 4 gigabytes of RAM, or 50 megapixel wide, 5 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro. Only records in 1080p at 30 frames per second. That's for the Samsung phones. Now for the Motorola phones. The Motorola G5G 2024 is IPS LCD 120Hz refresh rate, 6.6 inches, 720p resolution, Android 14, Qualcomm Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 50 megapixel wide, 2 megapixel macro, and it only records at 1080p 30 frames per second for video recording. Motorola G Power 2024. IPS LCD 120Hz refresh rate, 6.6 inches screen, 1080p resolution, Android 14. The Motorola phones I'm naming, they only get one year software updates. Only 1 year software updates Motorola phones do. MediaTek Dimensity 7020, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes storage, 50 megapixel wide, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and only records at 1080p 30 frames per second. And the Motorola phones and the A35 5G have all stereo speakers. The Galaxy A16 5G does not have stereo speakers, so it has a single firing speaker. Okay, now let's look at this next one. Motorola G Stylus 5G 2024. It has a POLED display, 6.7 inches, 120Hz refresh rate, 1080p screen, resolution screen, one major Android upgrade, Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 GB of storage, 50 megapixel wide, 13 megapixel ultra wide, and 4K video, and yeah. Stereo speakers, 5,000 mAh battery. Now, this phone right here, I'll tell you specifications on this phone. This phone, this phone is like really old. The Motorola G7 Power came out in 2019. So it's almost 6 years old. This phone's only 6 years old. I bought that phone back in 2020, 4 years ago. It is IPS LCD, 6.2 inch screen, 720p resolution. It came with an Android 9 Pie, and upgradable to Android 10. Qualcomm Snapdragon 632. 32 gigabytes of storage, 30 gigabytes of RAM. Which this phone is. Hold on, let's check the RAM in this phone. Hold on. But I think this one's only 3 gigabytes of RAM. Let me look. Hardware information. Yeah, RAM size 32 gigabytes of RAM. Storage size 32 gigabytes. So this one is 32 gigabytes RAM, 32 gigabytes. So this phone is old. 4K video. Yeah, this camera quality on this phone is really the greatest. On the G7 Power, not really the greatest, really. I also thought about maybe getting the Motorola Edge 2024, maybe too. Which I'll tell you the specifications on that phone too. Has IP68 dust water resistant up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. PO with a spring 144 refresh rate. 6.6 inches screen. 1080p resolution. Android 14. Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 2. No SD card expansion. 250 gigabytes storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM. 50 megapixel wide. 13 megapixel ultra wide, 4K video, and yeah. All these phones have optical image stabilization from all these phones mainly. Yeah. Maybe in the near future. Well, I plan on going on my own phone plan at some point next year. Hopefully, I think we'll go to Straight Talk. I thought about getting like an S24 Ultra, which is a 200 megapixel camera. The S24 Ultra, that's pretty good for a camera. Thought about getting S24 Ultra maybe, or and of course in 8K. I thought about getting that maybe for a phone, or yeah. I thought about getting an S24 Ultra, or maybe when the Galaxy S25s come out. Thought about getting one of those. When I get the money for to get one of those, thought about getting that. Or I just thought about just getting another Galaxy A series phone, just using that for now. My next phone, personally, I'm thinking I've had. Well, actually, hold on. The Samsung phones that I've had are the Galaxy J3 2016, Galaxy S7, Galaxy A32 5G, Galaxy A15 5G, now Galaxy A54 5G. I've had 5 Samsung phones. 5. This is the only one Motorola phone I've ever owned. It's the Motorola G7 Super / Power. I've only owned this phone. Only on this one. So I'm thinking maybe I should buy my second Motorola phone. My second one. Because I've had so many Samsung phones over the past couple of years, over the past years. I've had so many Samsung phones. I've had so many of them to count. It's about time that I switch my Android phones up. It's about time I switch it up. It's about time I do. It's about time I switch it up. Wanna know why? Because I'm kind of getting all after about Samsung software. I mean, like their UI, Samsung's UI. I'm kind of getting all of their UI kind of. I kind of want to try stock Android again, like the new experience of it, what is out there for the Android, the new stock Android stuff. Yeah, guys, I'll explain to you the difference between stock Android and regular and Samsung UI. This is stock Android right here. This is what stock Android looks like. I'll make a video about what Samsung UI looks like on this phone, and I'll post it on here, on this phone, from this phone. Well, I don't know. I'll send it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'll just explain it to you. So stock Android looks like this. It's like this is like Google Pixel stuff, and Samsung UI is pretty much Samsung's own hardware and software that they make. The only difference is Samsung has longer software updates, and Motorola only has 1 year software updates for G series. Now the Edge series gives you 2 years of software updates. The A series gives you 4 years of software updates. Now the A16 5G is giving you 6 years of major software updates for the Samsung. Now the Samsung S series gives you 7 years of software updates. 7 years, which is pretty good. Now the Google Pixel side, they give you 7 years too. Now, iPhones, for me, I had thought about going to an iPhone again, but I'm not sure if I want to go to an iPhone again. I've been so used to using Android phones. I just don't think I can go with this. I use so many Android phones and I'm so into Android. I don't know if I can own an iPhone. I had one iPhone, and that was back in like 2021. I bought it, the iPhone SE 2020 in the end of 2020, December 2020. I remember buying it. That was, I hated that phone's battery life. That battery life was so terrible on that phone. That was a horrible battery life on that phone. That battery life was so horrible. And that battery life was so bad on that phone. I hated it. So I decided to go back to this phone for a little bit. Then I decided to get the Galaxy A32 5G off of my phone carrier, which that phone that phone was a good phone when I had it. Minus the 720p screen on it, but I didn't really mind the 720p resolution on that phone. That wasn't bad. See, on my resolution screens, I'm not too picky about what the screen resolution on it is. I'm not too picky on it. On screen resolution, because screen resolution it doesn't really bother me. I don't care if it's 720p resolution or 1080p resolution. It doesn't really bother me that much. So yeah, if I did have to go with an iPhone, I would either go with the iPhone SE models or go with the iPhone 16 or 15 if I had picked an iPhone. Speaking of iPhones, the iPhone SE 4 coming out in March of next year. It's supposed to have a small notch, an OLED display. I think one camera module. I think like the SE 2022 and the SE 2020. Supposed to have that. Supposed to have the Apple's A18 Bionic chipset for the A18 chipset for the SE 4. It's supposed to have for Apple's chipset. It's supposed to have that for that. So there's that. I also stuff that I'm thinking about getting for my stuff. Thought about getting maybe a Samsung Galaxy tablet, my Galaxy Watch 7. Thought about getting the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. I could make videos for you guys off of that tablet. I can do for Christmas maybe I put it on my Christmas list, but I put Samsung Galaxy Buds FE on my Christmas list. I don't know if I'm getting them or not, but I might be. I'll give you an update if I get those or not for Christmas. Cause I asked for some of those for Christmas. I'll give you an update if I get those. Then next year I'm gonna be getting maybe I might be getting a new computer the camera that actually works on it. So I might be doing that. Thinking about getting a Lenovo computer, and work and use that as my computer. Then I'm probably gonna give my Dell computer to Logan, because I asked him if he wanted, if I got a new computer. He said he'd take it, so probably give this computer to him probably. At some point, Logan said that he's getting a new phone at some point when he gets a job and stuff. He said that he's getting a new phone. He said that he wants to get an iPhone. He said, which I'm not against it, because me and them have Android phones. Majority of us meeting it with us by being friends. Like his first Android phone was an LG phone. Then he had a TCL phone. Then he had a Samsung Galaxy Note 8, and then he now has a Samsung Galaxy A13 5G now. Which I keep telling him he's to upgrade his Galaxy A13 5G because it's software updates and it's not getting updates anymore. I told him he can look into the Galaxy A15 5G. He did consider getting a Motorola phone, because I convinced him to get a Motorola phone. He said he would consider getting a Motorola phone. He said maybe, but he doesn't for sure. But now he's saying he wants to get an iPhone, so I don't know what he's gonna do with the phone now. What phone he wants. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on stuff. I'll try to keep uploading for you guys. Logan's gonna try his best to upload for you guys, and yeah. Also, My phone carrier is Cricket Wireless, which is AT&T, which they have very very good phone deals on the Motorola phones. Like they're like so good. Like you cannot pass those up. I'm not gonna be able to pass that up. I'm gonna have to buy at least one of those phones off of there. I'm gonna have to. This phone right here, when I bought it, it was only $150 off Cricket Wireless because I upgraded from S7 to this phone. Different to this phone. When I had the S7, I upgraded from the S7 to this phone when I had it. When I had the S7, yeah, I upgraded from that phone to this phone. I had the S7. The only downside about this phone now, this thing, the charging port right here, the charging port does not really work anymore at all. Yeah, it doesn't really work anymore at all. Now, my brother, he used to have the Motorola G Power 2021, which that is in the phone drawer, which I'm not gonna get that out because we don't know the password, how to get into it, and it's stuck so we can't get in there. We don't know the password to the phone get into it. Excuse me. Because my brother did a factory reset it, and we cannot get into the Motorola phone. So there's that. Now, Motorola has had some. They had 2 down years. They had a down year in 2021 and 2022 with their phones, but 2023, 2024, they rose up. They rose up and came back strong. They came back strong. Motorola came back strong. They came back strong from their down years. So yeah. Also, one cool feature about the Motorola phone is you can do this with the flashlight. See? You can do this with the flashlight. Then you do this, then do that and shake it. That's the best part about the Motorola phone. Now right here, this thing right here on the G7 Power, this is on a fingerprint sensor on the back. Now the newer G Power, the fingerprint sensor is right here on the side. It's right here on the side of the phone. That's where it's at. On the G Stylus 5G 2024, the fingerprint sensor is, I'll show you. It's right here, like right here, right here. It's an in-screen one. Now my Galaxy A54 5G has an in-screen display one, and I use that all the time. Now my Galaxy A15 5G I used to have the fingerprint sensors on the side of it. Now Motorola phones, they have something called peak display. That's what this is. This is called peak display. Is what this is. It's peak display. It's not always on display. It's peak display. That's what this is. Which I like the Motorola's peak display. It's pretty cool. Also, when I get a Motorola Jeep, if I do get a Motorola phone, I'll try to do an unboxing of that phone if I do decide to get a Motorola phone, or I might do an unboxing if I decide to get another Samsung phone, which I don't know. I mean, guys, nothing against Apple. I've just been enjoying Android phones all my life. I just adore them to death. I just cannot stop buying Android phones. Cause don't judge me have an Android because I'm not, just because I don't have an iPhone, but I just enjoy Android phones so much. I just can't stop buying them. I just love how they work. I love how not expensive they are. I love that you can like upgrade them every single year with no cost or anything. Especially the Motorola G series and the Galaxy A series. I love doing that with them. It's so cool. I love this feature. I love features Android gives to you. Everything. Here, let me show you some of these Motorola features on this G7's Power. What you can do. There's mental actions, which let's go through those. There's a thing called quick capture. You do this. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me try it again. Do this. This launches the camera. and then flashlight. There's the one navigation button on here, which you see these three buttons down here. It changes to one navigation gesture bar, which I'm not a fan of the gesture bar because I don't know how to use it. Then there's fingerprint screenshot, flip to do not disturb, pick up the silent, media control, flip to unlock, swipe the string, and swipe the display. Now on a Motorola phone, on a video, you can do dual capture, which you can record like right here. I don't know if it does it on this phone or not. Let's see. No, I don't think this phone has that feature, does it? No, it doesn't. No, this phone doesn't have that feature. But on the newer Motorola phones, you can do dual capture, which you can record video like this. Then there'll be another screen up there recording you and stuff, which I think that's pretty cool. Now, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, and Preston is out. I might record another video after this because this video is getting a little bit long. I'm gonna tell you. I'll show you about the stuff I'm looking at getting for the accessories for my Android stuff. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Preston Logan Vlog Gaming is out.